Perfect.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I am Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist, here to break down the lyrics to some awesome music. And today it's going to be awesome because it comes directly from the top tier of our Patreon page, the inner circle of our Patreon page, the limited group of people at the top that get a request every single month. They request it. We put it out that very same month. And today, Zach, you are up. It is your turn, and you've picked Ivan B for me to listen to. This Time is the name of the song, featuring Keith Fontano. I cannot wait to hear what you've got in store for us today, Zach. Zach, you've been so supportive, such a loyal follower from so long ago with our YouTube channel and now on Patreon, taking the time and the resources to support our mission, which is to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. And I can't wait to dive into this one. But thank you also to everyone else. Because of Zach and because of our Patreon page, we get opened up to all kinds of new music. And that's what we want, is to hear all kinds of music that has a mental health focus. It's so much fun. Don't forget, check the links in the description of this video for our Patreon page link. Also the Discord server and the merch we have. And I got to get into this. Zach, here we go. Let's get into this. Without further ado, Ivan B, This Time, featuring Keith Fontano. And this has a little NF bend to it. I don't ever hardly like putting different artists' names into music because I don't even know if that's nice or right or whatever, but I hear it and I think, that sounds like some of the ways that his songs would start. Really cool.
I let somebody in and then it killed me. Sometimes I hate that I always feel things, cause everything I care for is always leaving. Me and my heart need to have a meeting. Look, fighting all the demons that are living in my mind. Can't be looking back when you leave it all behind. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, yeah, I hear all the time. I got so much to say, but all I say is never mind.
So much. Whoa, I love it. I just didn't know this even existed, and listen to that. I couldn't even catch it all, honestly. Even though the lyrics are right in front of me, I could not catch all that. There was no way. But when I heard, you can't be looking back when you leave it all behind, I just grabbed onto that in my brain because it's such a testament in my office to clients. So many people who have been through tragedy, addiction, loss, just stress, just rough times, broken relationships. And they will say, you know, I've got to move on. I've got to move forward. My life is different. Even sometimes people who've been through addiction and they have gone through recovery and they're still recovering, because once an addict, always an addict, but you can recover, that they still look back with guilt and shame and hurt, and it's hard just to move forward. And I hear that message. Same with people in broken relationships, when you've been abused or neglected or mistreated, and you need to move on because you don't deserve that. So many people still look back at the old, and it brings us down. So we can't be looking back. If we've left it all behind, please let me go backwards to hear this again. It was so good.
I let somebody in and then it killed me. Sometimes I hate that I always feel things, cause everything I care for is always leaving. Me and my heart need to have a meeting. Look, fighting all the demons that are living in my mind. Can't be looking back when you leave it all behind. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, yeah, I hear all the time. I got so much to say, but all I say is never mind. So let me let you in for a couple of minutes. Praying to God, like, could you give me a minute? Forgive me for the ways that I've been living. I said that I'd be different. I know you don't see a difference, but you came in this life, I'm just playing the cards. Every time I pray, I don't know where to start. Grocery shopping, never filling the cart. This food for thought, I need food for the heart,
Grocery shopping, never filling the cart. And when he ties that in, there's food for the thought. Man. Oh gosh, y'all. It just seems purposeless and hopeless sometimes. And I know there are times we have reactions on here that have God in them and people get, one side or the other on things. But sometimes people try to pray and it's not, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do because, why do bad things happen to good people? What's the point in life? The point is what he's saying, man. It is hard to just continually look at life in a negative way and look at life as just a constant failure or a constant letdown. And I have to be able to grab onto something. Like, what's my foundation? What am I going to do? I need food for the heart. It's food for thought, but I need food for the heart. Like, to be fed here so that I can feel confident, secure, and know exactly where I'm heading. He's spitting it.
Living, I said that I'd be different. I know you don't see a difference, but you came in this life, I'm just playing the cards. Every time I pray, I don't know where to start. Grocery shopping, never filling the cart. This food for thought, I need food for the heart, yeah. Got my hoodie up, earphones all in. I didn't go to work, I hardly calling. Told my mom, look, I gotta be all in. Friends hit me up like when we ballin'. The girl I used to love her, hardly talking. Cause I'm locked in, I'm chasing a dream, sleepwalking. I'm lost in the fact that money's just costing me. This the life that I need, all this ink that I bleed is to paint you a picture they don't want.
Like, he's talking about his career, like being an artist, trying to make it, and just sitting there writing lyrics and trying to put music together and trying to build something into his life to be able to become something, to make something, to create something. And a lot of people get left behind. This happens, by the way, sometimes when you have a dream. And when you have a dream and you want to make a dream come true, it takes hard work. There is not a professional athlete, entertainer, or successful person in the world that would say, yeah, this was really easy. Any successful person like that will tell you it took a lot of hard work. I had to turn down friends. I had to turn down family. I had to turn down. I don't mean like give away all your priorities, but I do mean you have to be able to pour everything you have into that dream to be able to make it happen. And it doesn't have to be a forever thing, but it definitely has to be in pouring the foundation. And I feel like he's saying, I am just kind of stuck in this place of trying to create and build and make something. And I don't know if it's even worth it or if it's going to be anything, but I'm doing it, and it's at the cost of everybody else around me too.
The girl I used to love her, hardly talking, cause I'm locked in, I'm chasing a dream, sleepwalking. I'm lost in the fact that money's just costing me. This the life that I need, all this ink that I bleed is to paint you a picture they don't want you to see, that they don't want you to be, to find the happier things. Money, clothes, women, all material things. Will walk out and leave, but one day you'll see. Trying to find my way on this one-way street, staring at this road like it's you and me. I'm not gonna run this time. From what I've buried deep inside.
Man, I'm gonna own up, I'm gonna face it. I feel like, I know I tie a lot of things into my faith or into God, really, period, because I feel like this could be a conversation with God. You know, I'm not going to run this time. Like, I'm going to stick this out. I'm going to look at the ugliness. I'm going to look at the ugly side of life. I'm going to own my part, raise my hand. I'm a big believer in that. Like, this is where I could be better. This is what I've done to tear my life down. This is what I could do to bring my life back into a fruitful place. I believe we all can look in a mirror, raise our hand and say, what am I going to do today to make my life better? And what did I do at the end of the day to make my life worse? Like, you could go either way, better or worse. But I think it's a good evaluation, self-evaluation for you always at the beginning of the day to say, heads up, what could I do to make my life be torn apart? Not horrible, but like not prioritize, not take care of business. And what could I do today to make my life great? You can do the same thing at night. What did I do today to make my life a little bit better? What did I do today to make my life a little bit worse? And just be accountable, honesty to yourself. Journal, write it in your phone, think it in your brain, and just really let yourself be accountable. It's the same with money. It's the same with food. It's the same with exercise. You could ask yourself the same two questions with anything if you have a goal in life and see if you are actually, same as stepping on a scale, y'all. When you weigh yourself, the scale is not there to tell you an opinion. It's to tell you a fact. It's going to tell you what you've literally done. And if you can be honest about it, life can't get better. But boy, this is a straight up honest talk.
How you been? Same feelings every time again. So
this has got to be, I guess, Keith Fontano, right? Because I don't know these guys, but boy, I'm loving it. I'm loving the two voices. I'm loving the switch up here. Whew. Okay, here we go. I got to get back to where it started.
you more to how you been. Same feelings every time again. Said we stay friends, but we ain't friends. Yeah, come on, not really, man, it feels so silly. You feel that you get me, but you don't really get me. You don't wanna talk, you think you know what I'm feeling. No, you keep it 100, okay, I'll keep it a million. You lost out, and I'm coping, trying to hang these feelings, but I'm roped in. When I say I'm heartless, I ain't joking.
Trying to hang these feelings, but I'm roped in. Gosh.
Out, and I'm coping, trying to hang these feelings, but I'm roped in. When I say I'm heartless, I ain't joking. Why they keep something with me that's broken? Losing my patience, I'm out of it. Bringing up things that I've done like I'm proud of it. Making myself, can you tell that I'm mad at me? Christmas is coming and I'm wanting all of it. If you don't get it now, you gotta get it yourself. Nobody thought I would be here, nobody thought I would sell. I look at myself, only one thing I could tell. If I could be anybody, it'd be nobody else. 24/7, I'm looking for heaven. I wonder, am I doing enough? You give us this freedom to do what we want, and the sin is just putting on cuffs. So tell me what I'm supposed to do. Show me what I'm supposed to see. It seems like everybody knows who I am and the kind of person I'm supposed to be. Finding myself in a world that is lost. My back has been living on walls.
It's so true. It's like everybody else knows who you're supposed to be. Everybody else has you pegged. Like, just ask them. And remember, adage I always follow, Tom, what other people think about you is none of your business. It doesn't matter what other people think. It matters who I'm supposed to be and how I'm supposed to live, the best decisions I'm supposed to make, to be honest, to be fair, to have integrity, to be the best I can be, not to please everybody all the time, or I'll lose myself. And man, other people sure do know who you're supposed to be.
The kind of person I'm supposed to be. Finding myself in a world that is lost. My back has been living on walls. Gripping this mic like it's all that is left. Without music, I'm nothing at all. Cause I'm not gonna run this time. Waiting on tables, waiting for tables.
It's like 3 stories in one here, you know? I'm getting all these different looks. And so much of it is about, I'm going to be who I am. I have felt that since day one of doing reaction therapy and putting myself out here for everybody to make comments about or everybody to judge, whether it's an opinion. And half the time I'm saying what I can say in the moment because it's coming right off the top of my head or off my heart. And I don't have time to go back and edit. I don't edit any of this. And I just say what I say, but sometimes you just can't run. You've got to just own who you are, be the best you can, and trust that people are going to see your heart. And that's what I've loved about people in the comments is so many people have a great heart and a kind heart and want everybody to do well. I want people to do well in life. Even if I disagree with you, I still want you to be happy, healthy, and successful with whatever you do, because that's what helps a family stay together.
I'm a waiter, waiting on tables, waiting for tables to turn. You live and you learn in this life. It ain't about the money that you made, but what did you earn?
Yep.
Did you give love or did you take it? When she said I love you, did you break it? When she started to cry, did you face it? When you broke her heart, did you replace it? Looking back at my past, I'm regretting a lot of it. All in my head.
Man, I can't leave. When you broke her heart, did you replace it? You know, there's certain lines you hear and it's like, man, I can't forget that. When you broke her heart, did you replace it? And it takes somebody who's been through that and knows how, when you've broken somebody's heart, whether you replaced it. And obviously you can't just do something that simply, but it's whether or not you're ever going to let that happen again. And that's just something I can't. Oh, wow. That's deep.
When you broke a heart, did you replace it? Looking back at my past, I'm regretting a lot of it. All in my head, I've been trying to get out of it. Losing myself just to find who I am. Taking a leap just to find where I stand. Getting impatient like when will I make it? They tell me stop waiting, like go out and take it. Chasing a dream, but like what am I chasing? Alone in my room, I've been constantly pacing. I look at myself and the things that I've said. Things I've let go, all the people I kept. Investing in love, can you tell I'm in debt? We fell so in love, like did you forget?
Investing in love, can you tell I'm in debt? I'm like investing in it, but I'm in debt. Like, can't do everything right. It's like you want to have this passion and follow this dream and have this goal, but it's at the sacrifice of something else a lot of times, you know, whether it's a relationship or a friendship or financially or physically or emotionally. It's so hard to have everything work in balance. even though we talk about balance keeps it stable, when you follow a dream and you have to be committed to something, sometimes you have to give up and sacrifice and have a loss, have a debt for something for a while until you can get back in the plus. Man, these lines are amazing.
Dream, but like what am I chasing? Alone in my room, I've been constantly pacing. I look at myself and the things that I've said, things I've let go, all the people I kept. Investing in love, can you tell I'm in debt? We fell so in love, like did you forget? Forget it, I'll pick up the mess and I'll leave it a rest. Close up the hole that you left in my chest. In love with a stranger, man, who would've guessed? So I pick up this pen like it's all I got left. I'm not gonna run this time. From what I've buried deep inside. It's time I left it all behind. So I won't run this time.
Just remember that. I won't run this time. Like, I'm not here to run. There comes a point in anybody's life where you have to say it is exhausting to keep running. The destruction I'm leaving behind is not good. And if you're leaving it behind, there's no sense in looking back. You got to look forward. But to look forward, you have to keep moving forward. And that's critical. Ivan B, this time featuring Keith Fontano. What a song. Zach, top tier member of the Inner Circle, special request, home run, wonderfully done, deep, perfect reaction therapy song. I love it. Thank you so much for requesting this and for sharing it with everybody else at Patreon and eventually, I'm sure, on YouTube as well. Ivan B, love it. Hope you get the chance to see this. I would love to see your comment and also have a chance someday to have a conversation with you, especially on our podcast, about your music, about your story, and about what it is that's behind your message. Because we want to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics, and this actually does it. Thank you. Give me your feedback, though. Let me know what y'all think. Comments, all of it. Give it to me. I want to hear it. And don't forget, it's not real therapy. This is just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the links in our description. Resources are there. You deserve them. And remember, if you want more on us, check the links for the Patreon page, the Discord server, the merch we have. It is all there. Nick and I are so thankful for you. Thankful for you, Zach, for being here, a part of Patreon, and thankful for everybody else who would watch this, comment on it, and support what we're doing at Reaction Therapy. And I can't wait to see you on the next Reaction Therapy.